You know, at 57, it's so beautiful to look back on my life and to go, wow, I did it. I follow my dreams, and I'm so proud of that 18-year-old. But that 18-year-old had to believe that I could become the woman that I am today. When I was younger and people questioned me and doubted me, and anytime you show up looking like you do, they're always questioning why you're there. And that I had to believe that I deserved to be there. And I had to make a place for myself, right? But it was always like, someday you're gonna become this amazing woman. And so it's beautiful because it's like a very spiritual thing where you have to believe that, yeah, one day I'm gonna be living my dreams, so I have to be guided by this vision. And so, but when you're here, you go, wow, that 18-year-old girl was so courageous. Like I have a lot to learn from her too, and to really honor this journey, So it's very beautiful, and I'm so happy to be invited today to speak because it really is like Debbie has witnessed my journey, and it's wonderful, that I've told people that had this not happened, had my play not got produced, I still would have done it, but it would have been an even harder road, right? Right. So for me, I was like, I celebrate the victories. And for me, because I've done therapy and I've done so much healing work, I feel pretty good about myself. And then I have an incredible sense of humor. I really feel that, thank God for my sense of humor. I inherited this from both my parents. So my thing was, anything that happens beyond just opening night is a gift. It's great. For me, it was about, no, I want this to succeed so that it can open doors for more Latino actors. And I basically, and here's the thing, and I've had to make peace with this, that because I'm unbreakable, I've had to be the person that walks in. I'm probably the first Latina or the first woman, usually in places where people like me are not allowed to be. But because I'm courageous and outspoken, I'm usually the person that will go there, knowing that I may get the door slammed in my face, I may be called all kinds of horrible things, but it doesn't matter because I am selfless, okay? If I had a huge ego, I couldn't be in the places that I get to go because I realize I'm not doing this for me. I know I'm a great writer. I could, I'm happy to do my plays in front of my mirror and laugh and have a great time because that's what I used to do as a little kid. That's what saved me, I said, but I'm doing this. I'm saying the things that no one else has the guts to say, and they don't hire me. And this has been my reality, that I go in and I say the things, I was on so in terms of also being on Broadway, I said, this is such a unique show. Nothing like this has never happened. And I said, and I'm hoping that it, that it doesn't take another 50 years, because Sutu was there. And again, the same thing. And I go, and at some point I go, you know what? This is a great show. If you saw it and you go, oh my God, this is the only show I've ever seen that has gotten 2 standing ovations throughout the show. The undressing scene gets a standing ovation, and when we were closing, the night we were closing, we got 8 standing ovations.
Oh my God.
Right? So to me, I was like, we did not lose.
Oh my God.
We gave the most extraordinary, the actors, everyone gave everything. I said, so it has nothing to do with us. It has to do with this environment not being ready. And it didn't help that ICE is also around the block, Didn't help that, people are scared to go to the theater, our community. Yeah. There are a lot of things that went wrong, that nobody knows the formula of how you do a Latino show, right? There's a lot of reasons, and I some I'll say publicly, some at the bar, so,